like to welcome to the stage the beautiful Kendall Jenner, the wonderful Mart Alas and Marcus Piggott. Welcome to Cannes, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for bringing the sun from LA. We needed that today. It's fabulous to have you here. Thank you. We're incredibly proud and excited about this project that we've been collaborating on, and really looking forward to unveiling in a few moments the Magnum Release the Beast photo series, which we've created with Kendall and Martin Marcus, which is inspired by this decadent new Magnum range, Magnum Doubles. It's all about those who dare to seize the moment and say yes to ultimate indulgence. And the series, as you will shortly see, has been shot in the iconic style of Martin Marcus, and really captures moments from Kendall's own life, which she'll tell us about in a minute, where she has dared to unleash her wild side and really throw caution to the wind. So Kendall, it's fantastic to have you here with us today. Thank you so much. Just tell us a little bit about what it's meant working on this project and how excited you are to be here to unveil it today.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. This project is really awesome. First of all, I'm a huge fan of the ice cream bar. I'm a huge fan of the ice cream bar, and the whole concept behind it, and Dare to Go Double and all of that, I think there's a huge confidence thing behind it, and I think that it really says a lot, and I love it.
Fantastic. And what about Martin Marcus from your perspective? I guess, is this a little bit different from what you usually do, working on a project like this versus high fashion?
Not that different. I guess we always photograph characters when we do projects, and we give them a kind of a role to play. But this case was different. We just wanted to capture her character and her part of her life, and it wasn't that different. It was fun, actually.
Yeah, it seems that we're going to see how fun it was in a moment, because before we go into talking in detail about the photo series, everything I hear sounds like you guys had an awesome time on the shoot in LA. So we just wanted to share with everyone here, give them a little behind-the-scenes taster of what went on that very sunny day back in LA.
Oops.
Project, right? Chocolate, ice cream, fabulous frocks, your great friends. Tell us a bit about what it was like being on the shoot.
It was amazing. I mean, always working with Martin Marcus is incredible, and they make you feel so good and so confident and so comfortable. So I think that the whole collaboration was just perfect.
And what about for you guys? Perhaps you can just give a little bit more context around the film and kind of the story there.
It's just capturing each side of her personality, and I think each one did so well.
Fantastic. Well, let's get on to unveiling the images. So we're going to move on and take you guys through them one by one. Before we go into the detail, I guess, Kendall, this has all been built around some really key moments in your life where you really dared to go double, dared to go for it. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you managed to pick those moments? Because you obviously live an incredible life, you travel all around the world, you're working in fashion. It must have been quite hard to pick those moments.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why I took moments from all around my life, all aspects. So I kind of picked from everything. And like, I work, so I pick stuff from work, and I love to hang out with friends and family, so I kind of pick things that surround my personal life.
Great, well let's take a look at the first one. So the first image in the Magnum release of these photo series, this one is called Dare to Be Who You Want to Be. And I think it's a really beautiful image. It's very pared down, very stripped back, and I think quite different to how we normally see you in images that we see in the media. Can you talk a little bit around the kind of inspiration behind this particular shot from your perspective?
This is Dare to Be Who You Want to Be, so I'd say that this photo kind of, it's very raw. I don't have much makeup. I don't think I have any makeup on. My hair is just pretty pulled back. My hair is pretty pulled back. It's super simple, but when I started my career, I was 14, and I really wanted to be exactly where I'm at today. So I feel very lucky, and I think that that's kind of, it's just like a perfect portrait, and that's kind of, I guess, I don't know, they help.
You guys, from your perspective, because you were sort of saying earlier how you were really inspired by this shoot, just talk us through where that kind of initial spark of inspiration came from.
I mean, this picture that's kind of how we met Kendall. Like a few years ago in New York, we were doing a photo shoot, and we wanted to photograph her, and she came to set looking like that. So when we were talking about what to do, we said, well, why don't we just do that? Like, we should know how we met her. So there she is.
It's beautiful. So the second image is very different. I think a real contrast to this one. And this one is called Dare to Be the Centre of Attention, showing you Kendall in a much more empowered pose, much more assertive. How did you find and draw on the confidence for this particular one?
I mean, it's not hard. Again, when you're working with them, they make you feel so beautiful and so confident and so amazing. But I love the contrast between this one and the first picture that you saw. I think that that says a lot about, I don't know, being daring and, yeah, taking risks. Why not?
And for you guys, was there a particular inspiration for this, or is this sort of more like sort of emblematic of your work and your style generally?
Yeah, we have this sort of idea of Kendall. She reminds me of a little cat sometimes. So we said, okay, why don't we like do her like a kind of sexy, fashionable, gorgeous cat? Then the colors came from obviously the chocolate, the Magnum, and so we thought, okay, let's do this two cats, join them together. That's where she ended up like.
I love that. The third image, I think this is my favourite one, and I think you guys absolutely love this image. The third image is called Dare to Go Wild, and hopefully it'll be up on the screen in a minute. But when you see this, I think I think that says it all. But I love this shot because whatever party you're going to after the end of this shoot, Kendall, I want to come with you to this one because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And this one's called Dare to Go Wild. It's very gorgeous, very sultry. When are those moments when you really love to let your hair down and go wild? Do they happen?
Yeah, they're like special moments for me. I think that's why this one's really cool because I love to like be able to hang out with friends and go out and have so much fun. So I think that whenever I do have a wild moment, it's very special.
Nowhere better to do that than Cannes, right?
Yeah. Right.
And then the fourth image is called Dare to Go For It. And this one is, as you can see, much more intimate, much more up close and personal, a little bit flirty, but I think there's a real attitude coming through. So perhaps, Kendall, you can talk a little bit around this, around a moment in your life when you really did throw caution to the wind and went for it, and how that attitude is quite important to you in your life.
I think in life I go for it. Like even with my job, with personal life, with everything, why not? You live once. I think that going for it is just, I don't know, part of me.
Well, it's something we certainly believe at Magnum. And what about for you guys in terms of shooting this one? Because it does have quite a different style to some of the other images.
Yeah, we wanted to sort of see her eyes much closer in this picture. She's got beautiful eyes, and we shot all the kind of previous shots, which was kind of much more like 3/4 of the full length. And towards the end, we were like, okay, we want to like really